balile ukuphuma esikoleni batshela labantwana basebenzisa ukuthi nathi sifuna kufana nani, sifuna kwehla se-university, mfana into sikhipha la lokho siyabonga abantwana baseswazi. Ngiyathemba ukuthi isikole lingakopa kulawo bantwana ukuthi tingavumeli ku district abantu abanye nje labona la sebangcono sebakahle ngoba sinasibuka sibona ngathi la ngemvakwala abantwana kukhwala bakhona lotho khona sele umvela siwabana kuma diploma kana ama degree akhe base bafuna kuhluma abantwana basafunza esikoleni imagine kibani base primary vele nje lokho kuyasikhathatha impela esiyakukondema the strongest possible terms esingaba khona vele sivumelana nabo silitiyo siyacela nje nabantwana base university sebathi khude.
On the topic of online learning, Gama continued to defend the ministry's use of online platforms as a means for learning. He said that online classes were introduced for convenience's sake and that students should view the matter with a fresh pair of eyes. Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongile Mabuza with Kimberly Mavuso, Mbaban. The police have announced a heavy police presence on Friday as preparations for the 4th session of the 11th Parliament are underway. With the opening of Parliament this coming Friday, the Royal ESWATINI Police would like to urge the nation to be respectful of the rules and protocols put in place for that day. In an interview with Channel Yemaswati News, Inspector Nosi Pomguni of the Reps announced that there would be a heavy police presence on Friday and calls for all Yemaswati to work hand in hand with law enforcement.
As the Royal Eswatini Police Service, we all know that during these times the country witnesses the opening of Parliament. Once again, it has been officially announced that this coming Friday this event will be held at the Parliament at Lobamba. We as the police request the public to be in its best behavior, especially because we know that their majesties will be in attendance. The police will be deployed in all places strategically, especially around the Parliament itself, and we request the nation to work hand in hand with the police officers. For example, if they are told not to park at particular places, we urge them to do as they will be told. And if and when it is said that the gates are already closed, as probably they will be told what time they are expected to be inside Parliament and seated. We do not expect people to then fight with the police with the intention of going inside the Parliament when the gates have been closed. We assure the nation that we will be out there, even on the roads, to ensure that people drive safely, because we know that invitees will be coming from all over the country.
The nation is reminded that we're still in the midst of a pandemic and is urged to adhere to all COVID-19 protocol and guidelines. Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongile Mabuza with Kimberly Mavuso, Baban. Residents of Madonsa are urged to be vigilant and to exercise caution as a criminal who apparently staged a prison break is running loose in the community.
At Madonsa, there is a man that is suspected to have escaped from prison. The man is said to be very dangerous, such that he even steals copper wire. The man is said to have to be committing burglary at shops around the area and houses. Madonsa Community Police Matokoza Pota Dlamini explains.
So masakafunakala uyabhaqa ngani lamahlathini kuyabonakala kuyasha landa sabo 30% nje kungakhona la ubona khona ukuthi lo mlilo ngiwo lamakhopa manje ngalokho uyabaleka lo muntu ungasufohle khona ngale emaphoyiseni bese kase prison lise nje lelicha lilihlata lemehlo lamakhulu bani nje baqaphele kubheka ngala emisebenzini ekseni nalabahamba nsamba ngoba ngathi soyabamba nenkunzi ngore sithi sesingimawo nje nanga nalamaphoyisa ngicabanga ukuthi solo nawa yaluka yena singimango ke sithi desisacela ukuthi sibambane sikhona ukuthi simthole lo muntu ngale dinkinga msakade silwela kona channel ukuthi manje abambakale lo muntu ngoba sesiyingodi kubantu babethu, siyingodi kubomake bethu labasebenza la kubomagalvini, siyamesaba la uma ubheka etuleti insuka siyamesaba, uma ubheka emoneni lendlela lethu baqaphele bantu.
The man is said to be very dangerous, even around young children. Reporting for Yemaswati Channel, I am Notlatlatwala with Gary Carlos in Manzini.
Welcome back from our ad break. Let's get right back into our bulletin. Now, grandmother of 8 Constance Gina from Maneni is struggling to get all 8 of her grandchildren documented. Gina says that she would like for government to consider the plight of single mothers during the documentation process.
Gogo Constance Gina says that she is troubled by the fact that her grandchildren do not have birth certificates. She stated that this is because of various reasons with their parents. Gina has expressed how she wished the government will one day allow single mothers to get their children birth certificates without involving their fathers, because things usually get complicated. Gogo Gina said for now she have shelter, or rather they have shelter as a family with the assistance of disaster management.
Okusho ukuthi inkosi yami kakhulu nenkinga certificate shem siyasifaka sandla ngoba be certificate namakwabo ke akanayo kahle iID bekanayo iID ke yathatha ngomnye ibhuti nje na athi utasita ngale certificate ibhuti hamba kwesikhathi vele sesibatsalandzela silesi umshayeli washo ukuthi iID yalahleka anathile futhi sesivisa abhlungu kuphela ngawuzama indlela ukuthi ayilethele imali ahambe lo mako labantwana ayovusa le ID.
Ngabe usichazele sinjani isimo salomake empilweni nokuthi kubangelwa yindle abantwana babe certificate ekutala?
Okusho ukuthi babe kunalokuthi nje utalela abantwana lapha nalapha kubonga ingafanani. Phela uthi uganile lo jaha ubonise kuyaphela. Ungako ke kungazi ukuthi le certificate atiphumelele. Umthetho ngilotho ufike usihlinge nasithi siyazama ukuthi umbe certificate singathi thatha yini thina sibomake sodwa. Ukhanje ukuthi lena kuthiwa hamba ulandze uyiswa lo mntwana. Manje kulikhuni ukuthi ungahamba ulandze invoice sibehlukana nayo. Ngubona ukuthi mina uhulumende ngosiyami siyacela mana sicecekisele ngosiyami khona lapho nje.
Simo samake sinjani empilweni samake webantwana?
Akasiyelo right vele ngoba njengaloku ahlagijima nje lemgwaqweni lesifo sekwasiyami affecta nami sengacela nje lomunye umuntu ukuthi abohle anginake lamasavukweni lesifo ngoba kwekwe ubathathela kakhulu umuntu nje vele sibantu njengoba nje usibona siyaphila bamba empilweni hayi nala emnothweni kude njengale ungachaza nje ngokuthi lapha sitwe baka disaster nayi disaster ke wasithola ngalonye sisi nje lwasivela abhlungu.
There are 8 grandchildren and all of them are not in school. Reporting for Yemaswati channel, I am Nhlanhla Twala with Gary Carlos at Madonsa.
Magewelile Dlamini is hoping to get assistance with bringing her son back into the country rather. Her son Muzi Dlamini, who is mentally challenged, disappeared a few years ago and is currently in police custody in Zambia. Magewelile Dlamini from Mapalaleni, whose son went missing around July of 2019, is appealing for assistance from the nation. Muzi Austin Dlamini, who has a history of mental illness, disappeared from his home a few years ago and has been tracked in areas around southern Africa over the years. The 29-year-old was found recently in Zambia and is currently in police custody.
Lahleka umfana watholakala kaZulu Natal sasingathi sizatatela bathi sohambile khona watholakala ePolokwane satatela sohambile khona siyanyamalala vele nyaloke so seZambia elusaka emaphoyiseni sesinale nkinga ke ukuthi ubuya njani ngoba sibani singanalutho amaphoyisa athi asesitilandzele babuye basho ukuthi ihulumende so uyavuma kwentataba asathi nyalo ukuthi bakubi sona lesikhathi sesithe njengomuntu lonebantwana namakoti lomncane sesinetinkinga letinkulu sitelutho tsine nje nyalo nababe wagula kusukela nakaqalwa ngilokugula lo mntwana ngoba ebecedze isikole aphasena kahle Nkosi yami wasuqalwa ngilokugula sinetinkinga ke ukuthi nyalo senda njani kude imali sive samswati nasingasiyaukela nje Nkosi yami ukuthi simane basibambise sibakadlamini ukuthi simane sikhone kunesa lesimo lesibhekene naso ngalomntwana.
The Dlamini family, who have fallen on hard times, are asking for anybody willing to assist them to extend their gracious hand. Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongile Mavuza with Kimberly Mavuso. And now we go over to Mvubu, where a Sangoma is being accused of livestock theft. Cases of disappearing livestock in Mvubu have divided a community. Traditional healer Malusi Msimango stands accused of cattle theft by some community members. Msimango says that he has been threatened with witchcraft.
Bathi lona waphiwa siphiwo sekwelapha abantu sekuphilisa abantu so usukela kwebathi ingomo tethu basho kimi ngiyithathe ke leyo ndzaba leyo ngiyibeke kubabe nangiyibeka kubabe sibonisana ukuthi cha le ndzaba seyimbi ngoba labantu nabasho ukuthi umuthi nawehluleka lesitawutendela kona ngetandla tethu sitawutendela sothi mhlambe bangakwenda lokho labangakwenda ngeke basitshele ukuthi yini labatawuyenda ngetandla tabo. Athi ke baba ngiyemaphoyiseni ebhunya nangiyemaphoyiseni ebhunya ngive ngiyibeka indzaba njengoba nje ngiyibeka ukuthi ngilwa abantu bakhuluma inkulumo lekaso ngami. Cha ke emaphoyisa ayithatha indzaba ashayele indvuna nakashayela indvuna emaphoyisa athi acela ukuthi indvuna ibite bonke labanikati bethi baya labathi balahlekelwe ikhulunyiswe le ndzaba le. Ngathi mina nangabe sothi benivele nje ningitingela nifuna kungibulala anitsube senivika ngaloko ingomo tena ngitati ngisho nayinye inhlitiyo yami imhlophe ngiclean ngenzabe ingomo ngisho nayinye nje kule ngomo letalahleka la ndzabeni ngathi ngiva buhlungu kuyendeka kwekuthi umuntu ligama limlandzele ngalokuhle nangalokubi shothi mina lokho ukuthi ngingimelusi ligama lami bengimele ukuthi ngihlale lendzabeni busuku nemini ingomo tena kulele lendzabeni nasemini ngihlale lendzabeni imini yonke ngeluse letingomo tena nisho ngani izathu le babeke izathu ukuthi bebakuthola etimbengwini babekise umuntu longithokoza lo semncane lo elapha njobe ngingasho nduna inkosi lokho ukuthi ngimuntu longithokoza vele umuntu lo elapha.
He continues to maintain his innocence. Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongile Mabuza, with Kimberly Mavuso, Mvubu. With the opening of Parliament on the horizon, our news team thought it best to check in with the ESWATINI Meteorological Service to find out the weather forecasted for Friday the 4th. The fourth session of the 11th Parliament is set to take place this coming Friday, and with preparations underway, Channel Yemaswati reporters sat down with Dumsani Sichole of the Eswatini Meteorological Service to get a report of the weather forecasted this coming Friday. While speaking on this Friday's weather, Sitole also revealed that Tropical Storm Anna, the storm wreaking havoc in countries around the SADC region, is not likely to have an impact on Eswatini.
And it's expected to reach Madagascar, that is on Friday. However, the change in weather, the actual impact on the weather, which will be over Swaziland, that is by Friday, there won't be any impact by the tropical cyclone. We will be expecting that frontal system to pass through, that is Thursday night, which will bring those changes when it comes to the weather, which is expected to occur on Friday. Otherwise, even the tropical cyclone is expected to cross through the channel, that is over the weekend. Maybe by Monday it will be over the Mozambican channel, which will cross as a low pressure, no longer a tropical cyclone. Then it will develop again to become a tropical storm, maybe up to a tropical cyclone again. That is when it is over the channel. But the current indicators, it's showing that it will go almost towards Beira, the northern portion again of Beira, or straight to Beira. That is the current indicators.
Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongile Mabuza with Kimberly Mavuso, Mbaban. And that's all we have for this evening's bulletin. But before we leave you, let's recap our headlining stories. Students continue on with their rampage following the arrest of the Ministry of Education strongly condemns yesterday's displays by university students. And an elderly woman from Moneni would like for government to revise her documentation prerequisites. Well, that's all we have for you this evening. My name is Abongile Mabuza, and until we meet again, have a good evening. Eswatini.